Singapore is a sovereign island, city-state in maritime Southeast Asia that has a lot of businesses and beautiful places. So let us all find out what Singapore will bring to us.
Singapore is a dream country to every traveler. Relocating to Singapore for some is an opportunity for luxury. Some are looking to Singapore to cultivate relationships, engage dinners, and can build their professional knowledge. But whatever the reason for your desire to move on to Singapore, pause and find the answer to this question. What life is really like in Singapore?
The culture of Singapore is a melange of Malay, South Asian, Southeast Asian, and Euro-Asian culture and influences. Greatly over the years, the indigenous culture of Singapore was originally influenced by Austro-Asian people who arrived here from Taiwan. During the course of the years, Singapore's culture was further influenced and inspired by multiple Chinese dynasties and other Asian countries, which have eventually given shape to the eccentric and striking Singaporean culture that we see today. Despite being small-sized, the local costumes and cultures of Singapore are a blend of multiple ethnic influences. The reason being the country's history is a trading hub. This diversity is also reflected in terms of spoken languages, which include English, Mandarin, Tamil, and Malay.
Country and the island of Singapore has achieved independence in Malaysia in 1965, offering something to everyone to make expats and foreigners feel at home. There's a cushioning effect in the very low and also a generous taxation system. You will also be able to enjoy high-quality lifestyle in the country with good infrastructures, healthcare system, and education. English and Mandarin are the two official languages in Singapore. Also, Singapore is a multicultural society which made of Chinese, Malayans, and Indians.
Singapore has long been considered one of Asia's biggest financial hubs, ranking fourth in the Global Financial Centers Index in 2019, just below New York, London, and Hong Kong. It also ranked as the world's best business environment for nearly a decade. Its competitive workforce, low corruption, and developed infrastructure also makes the country appealing to investors. In fact, demand for office space across Asia-Pacific countries was expected to go up by 2.4% in 2019. The availability of office spaces in Singapore is at an all-time low, with conglomerates like Dyson joining the likes of Microsoft and Unilever in establishing headquarters in Singapore. The stable political climate in Singapore makes it a haven for investors too. A decade ago, Hong Kong was second in the same report, ranking investment prospects for real estate in the Asia-Pacific region. It has since dropped 12 spots in 2019 and expected to decline further to rank 22 in 2020. Just 3 years ago, Singapore took 21st place, but it's now jumped straight to the top.
This is a chart of Singapore's GDP per capita since independence, growing over 125 times to become a high-income nation. Singapore's early success was due to effective government policy and one of the most crucial early strategies focused in housing. You see, at independence, housing on the island wasn't great. So, with that in mind, one of the first things that government did was to pass the Land Acquisition Act. This controversial law enabled government to buy land cheaply, but importantly, this was largely used to move people into better housing, and make no mistake. The population living in publicly built housing today have Central Provident Fund, a savings fund that all working nationals have to pay into, being fundamental to the worth of its citizens, with each citizen having their own personal savings account. The fund is also mandatory, meaning citizens have to save neither they like it or not, and contributions aren't small. Savings rate starts at 20% of your monthly wage. These savings can be used for things like pensions, housing, medical expenses, and even universities. The nation has the smallest population by far, so in order to attract vital foreign direct investments, Singapore made a huge effort to fight corruption, to make it as easy as possible to do business, which are just as relevant today, as the nation ranked second for the ease of doing business.
So why do we need to invest in this country? What will be the benefits will it provide to us?
The host economy benefits from FDI, from job creation as well as knowledge and technological transfers. For investors, undertaking FDI helps them build distribution networks and gain access to new technologies or natural resources. Singapore's inward FDI has grown considerably since the early 1970s, and the foreign multinational enterprises have been actively investing in Singapore, which contributed to their economic expansions over the years. As Singapore's economy grew, the outward FDI has become increasingly pivotal to their growth strategy, and more companies based in Singapore internationalize to seek more opportunities abroad.
Top 5 benefits of incorporating company in Singapore. Setting up a business involves plenty of research and planning, with location an integral part of the Singapore company formation services. The right business location can boost your company's exposure to the right customers, while a poorly chosen one can have a negative impact to your business. Here are the top 5 reasons why incorporating your company in Singapore is a wise move for your venture.
First is the quick and easy incorporation. So here it only takes 1 or 2 days for a company to be fully incorporated in Singapore. Whereas in other countries, the process could several months or years. So company registration only takes 2 simple steps, which are the approval of company name and the submission of incorporation documents.
Lower tax liability. Tax is one of the major concerns of business owners who are looking to set up their businesses in another jurisdiction. This is where Singapore's tax system shines. It is simple and business-friendly with its low personal and corporate tax rates. In addition, the system does not include capital and dividend taxes, which makes business transactions a breeze for foreign entities.
Liberal foreign ownership. Singapore allows 100% foreign shareholding across all industries, whether a company is operated by an individual or a corporate body. Foreign business owners can rest assured in knowing that Singapore does not require approval from local authorities.
Wide choice of banking facilities. As one of the leading financial hubs in Asia, Singapore offers a vast choice of banking facilities to offshore companies. Business owners have the option to open multi-currency accounts and transfer funds from international to local banks and vice versa.
Next, we have the strong political stability. Politics has a tremendous impact on businesses. Singapore takes an pro-business approach and helps businesses excel through transparent and red tape-free transactions. Moreover, the country gives high regard to intellectual property protection, workforce, and businesses in general.
Singapore has emerged as one of the leading destinations in Asia for foreign businesses. Thanks to business-friendly climate, entrepreneurs can easily incorporate foreign-owned companies in Singapore. Companies can benefit from Singapore's strong political stability and quick incorporation processes, lower tax rates, liberal ownership, and comprehensive choice of banking facilities.